Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. Caleb Plant states I'll beat Canelo Alvarez in an easier fashion than people think. Look, facts versus feelings. And look, let's just go ahead and break it down. And Caleb Plant did a recent interview with Seconds Out where he states, I have all the tools necessary to get my hand raised in that fight against Canelo in a much easier fashion than people think. I feel like I'm the best super middleweight on the planet. And there's no problem with having confidence in yourself. There's no problem with, believing in yourself and your abilities. But, it's another thing to be delusional altogether. And, and it's even one thing to say Canelo Alvarez is easy work. It's another thing to actually believe it. Because Caleb, Sweet Cheeks Plant, Caleb Vanilla Ice Plant, Caleb the Bum Slayer Plant does not believe Canelo Alvarez is an easy fight. He doesn't believe he's easy work. He doesn't believe that he'll even win that fight. He doesn't fully believe that. And the facts support it. And let me break it down. You see, if Caleb Plant truly felt that he could easily beat Canelo Alvarez, he would have already taken the fight. He had two opportunities and it turned it down both times. And look, let me break it down. Caleb Plant stated, first off, and after fighting a tomato can, saying, hey, I'm not fighting Canelo Alvarez in May. And after that, this is him coming off of a fight with a bum who didn't even touch him. It was a glorified sparring session, and this man said he's not fighting Canelo Alvarez. He just simply didn't want to smoke. He completely ducked it. This is what Caleb Plant and the reporter had in the discussion. He states, y'all know I'm always working year-round, always ready. And the reporter asked him, well, Canelo doesn't have an opponent for May. Caleb Plant, is too quick of a turnaround. Don't let the media control you. That's a certified duck. When you don't want to smoke, when you're turning it down, but you say you're always training, you're always ready. You just got out of a glorified sparring session, and you think Canelo Alvarez is an easy opponent. Why would you turn down the fight? It doesn't make any sense. That's garbage truck juice. That's why this guy is Caleb Vanilla Ice Plant. That's why this guy is Caleb Sweet Cheeks Plant, because he's garbage truck juice. Let's be honest and unbiased about it. And not only that, he admitted that he ducked Canelo Alvarez a second time, most recently for December. At first coming out lying about it, now he's coming out being honest about the situation, basically stating that it was a fight I wanted. It was a fight that I was ready for, and anyone that follows me know that they've been seeing me work throughout the pandemic. So if he's saying he's been working throughout the pandemic, he's been staying in shape. You've seen Canelo Alvarez post many videos on social media, always staying ready, always staying in shape. Because if you're already in shape and you're already ready, all you have to do is adapt your skills and your game plan to the fighter. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then he turns around and says, they know I'm a disciplined fighter and I keep my weight in check. So you should have no problem with accepting a Canelo Alvarez fight in December. But he didn't accept one in December. He goes on to state, my manager, Luis de Cubas, felt like with 5 weeks to go and only 4 weeks to train for a fight of that magnitude of Canelo in December, it probably wouldn't be the best move. I respect that and I agree with that, and I'm glad we made that move not to fight Canelo, because the fights are still going to happen. So you admittedly ducked this man a second time, but you're saying that you could beat him in an easier fashion than people think. That's delusional. That's garbage truck juice. If Caleb Plant even dreams he beats Canelo Alvarez, he needs to wake up and slap himself for being stupid. Let's be honest and unbiased. This is the same Caleb Plant who's going to fight a nobody in his next fight. This guy is facing an Uber driver in his next fight. I mean, you got to think about it like this. Caleb Plant is facing so many Uber drivers, he's going to be sponsoring his next fight. But once again, unbiased as always, it's the IBFP.